I'm continuing to work to make my eBay store as lean and mean as possible. We're trying to keep moving stuff that's been sitting around, as well as clearing the way for new good inventory. I didn't do any sourcing yesterday, but here are my sales from the last video. There were a couple things that sold in between that already got shipped out, but these are the sales that came in yesterday evening and overnight. First of all, we have this APC. This is a battery backup that kind of keeps your devices running if the power goes out, but the battery inside it was actually toast. So we got rid of the battery. This is just the shell. Someone can buy a new battery to put inside. This sold for about $40 shipped. And so it's just another one of those things that just because something is broken doesn't mean there's not value to the individual pieces. So you can always look to part things out like that. All right, as you know, I love selling this Abeka material. We've been selling through all of our old homeschool material that we no longer need, so that way someone else can use it. And of course, it's the perfect time of year. Everybody is buying up the homeschool material that they need for the upcoming year. So the first one that we sold was this K5 Phonics Reading, Writing, and Numbers. This is the curriculum lesson plans. And then also, this was a 2-pack here of like a reading and a language arts for grade 1. So this is for like kindergarten, 5-year-olds, and then this is for first grade. So we've got both of those. We also sold our other Monster High. We got these at a Goodwill half-off day. And so this one sold for $30 or change plus shipping. All right, we also sold this Tommy Bahama shirt. This was part of our brand new inventory system. It's the third shirt that we have sold since we've moved to this inventory system. Super easy to find. This is just a pretty baseline. I probably would not get it again, even though it is nice. The Island Zone is kind of a nice material. It was too plain of a shirt, so I'm actually happy that we just sold it quick, got our money back. Sold a couple of individual baseball cards here. Miguel Cabrera, Tom Glavine. Tom Glavine one was serial numbered. And then I also sold a box of, this is just base cards. And so this is one of the things that we've been looking to do, is how do we take just bundles of base cards. But you can see they're all nicely organized. Everything's sleeved. Everything's in number order, and had it all that way on the listing as well. So we're trying to make it as easy as possible for people who want to buy bulk to know that they're still getting a time saver and not just getting a bunch of cards randomly thrown into a box. So between yesterday's video and today's video, this was almost $500 in sales over the last 2 days. So I'm very excited about this. We want to keep this store popping. We want to keep telling eBay that we want our items to sell. We are not trying to build up a storage unit. We are trying to build a store. And that's a huge difference. And so this is what we've got. Let me know what you've been selling down in the comments below.